back to my channel. Good morning, vlogsters. Look, it's time to wake up. Wake up. Excuse me. Actually, you know what, vlogsters? I'm going to take my foot down off this ottoman. Will that make a difference in my life? It might. Good morning. I got this crazy headband on. I'll tell you about it. Sorry, it's not crazy. It's actually quite beautiful. It just doesn't fit me right. My head's not quite big enough. First of all, I always have like a little difficulty with, I know that just probably messed up the hearing. I always have a lot of difficulty with elastic headbands because my head has got like, I don't know, there's no crest in the back of my head, so it just wants to whoop. But I actually really love this, but I bought it for my brother's ex-girlfriend, but then I moved before I could give it to them, and then they stopped talking to me. So, it's mine now. Actually, it's been mine for the last 8 years, but you know what I'm saying. So, I love it. It was just a style that I never could, like, have confidence to wear before, but now I don't care. It looks gorgeous. It's gorgeous on me. I think it's gorgeous. It was gorgeous when I bought it. It's got all these really pretty, like, flowers on it. And granted, it's a style from 8 years ago. I can't wear it totally fully open because my head is just too small. But I just scrunch it up a little bit. And it's this really pretty lace with all these pretty flowers on it. Isn't it pretty? It's pretty, right? So good morning, vlogsters. I'm probably going to constantly pull the elastic down the back because that's what happens. There is a trick to like putting a ponytail, like basically put some of your hair under the elastic, some of it on top of the elastic, and put a ponytail there so it keeps your hair from the headband from going up. But guess what? I don't have ponytail. I don't have enough hair for a ponytail, and that's the problem. Today's a good day to have a good day. Yes, it is. That sun is shining. It is windy. This is natural light, by the way. I know that none of it is actually facing me. I opened the curtains that are over there. Not these ones, because these ones will totally, like, wash me out. But I don't have any of the other lights on. I usually do, because it's beautiful out. And the sun is just shining like, oh, the dickens. Yesterday, after we vlogged, exhausted. I mean, I was pretty tired while I vlogged, but yesterday I was just exhausted. And today, I'm pretty exhausted. I've been having trouble sleeping. Now, am I having, like, pain a little bit? The neck thing, a little bit. That's probably what's waking me up. But I'm having a lot of trouble falling back to sleep. My brain, it's like an out-of-control freight train. It's just 100 miles an hour, and it can't focus, it can't slow down. I try all my tricks. I can't. I actually shared with my bestie in confidence, but I'll share it with you guys now that I've talked it out with myself a little bit. I think I'm having a little bit of FOMO. So, like, I keep hearing Aerosmith's I Don't Want to Close My Eyes. Actually, Sarah Evans sang it too. Is it Sarah Evans? I don't want to. No, it was country. It was a male country singer. And I'll miss you, baby, and I don't want to miss a thing. Who was that? Tracy Bird? I don't know. But I don't want to miss a thing. Like, I don't want to close my eyes. I don't want to fall asleep because I'll miss you, babe, and I don't want to miss a thing. And I mean, it's not really necessarily just about my husband because I do spend some time staring at him. But it is about, like, life. Like, am I going to sleep the rest of my life away? And I have to rest. If I'm going to beat this thing, I have to rest. But my brain just has too many things to process. It's got too much to do, and I have to settle it. It's got to settle. I pray before I go to bed, which is what I will tell you. I fall asleep great. I say my prayers before I go to bed. I turn it all over to Jesus, and I sleep. But then when I wake up, it is so difficult to turn it back over to Jesus. And I try all of my different things. And I don't worry. It's just processing things. It's just like, okay, Have I done this? Have I done that? If this works, then this doesn't work, and this doesn't work. If this contingency happens, and if that doesn't work, then I have this backup plan. So, I'm tired. I probably have huge bags under my eyes, which I'm not really sure if I do. But that's how I feel. I feel like heavy-lidded. I feel like I just feel like I look exhausted. But to be honest with you, the sun is shining so brightly, it's hard to keep anything but a smile on your face. As tired as I am, I just can't stop smiling. Jim helped me with quite a few things, checked off the list yesterday. I feel much better about some of the things in the room for him, because one of the projects was we switched nightstands. We kept when we switched sides of the bed, we kept our own nightstand. So we had to do a lot of adjusting to like giving him, his nightstand is deeper but narrower. And we needed more space over here. So he kept that over there, and I took the big one here, but the big one doesn't fit with the chair. It has to turn sideways. I know I don't want to just show you because that would be too easy. Sorry about that. So like I have to have it facing me in the chair, but his would fit like in this area better. So, and his doesn't have drawers. His has a cubby and a cabinet. Like it's got a cubby and a cabinet, and the cabinet would open into the chair like this. And I think we really need to swap them out. But we really can't afford any real estate of moving the bed over. And I hate to do this to him because he already has no space over there. But what we ended up doing was we took out the 2 tables with the 2 machines. We put them on my dresser so that those 2 tables were out of the way. I thought 1 table would fit here, but it doesn't. But no, if we move this nightstand sideways, 1 table might fit here. I just wanted to be able to keep like my lotion and a couple of things on there that are like extra. One of the things that Katie Kicks Keto talked about being on this medication is hydrate, 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 and put lotion on like 3 times a day and wear your socks. So that was a tip that I want to utilize. So I wanted to be able to keep my lotion here. She said lotion like your hands and feet. And that's something that I want to be able to do. Have it readily available. It usually is on the dresser for just like post-shower. Because when I wash my hands, when I wash my hands, there's lotion in the bathroom that I lotion. But she's talking about lotioning just like multiple times a day, even like when you haven't just washed. So that's my story, babe. That's my story. So we did this thing. I had a basket here and I swatched it out for one of those little Lazy Susans, but I still have some work to do on that. I'll just flip you around so you can talk. I can talk to you and tell you what's going on. So I had the basket from my kitchen that actually used to hold pot holders. I had that. I was using that here for a while. And it has just like the snacks and my brush and just the different things. Actually, my brush was on my dresser. It just came here when we were cleaning yesterday. But it has like gum and like this emergency night light, which is just like a ring light for the phone. But it works really well for I could see my medicine at 5 o'clock in the morning without waking up my husband. Just that kind of stuff, gum and like a protein bar and protein shakes and snacks. You know, these are sugar-free M&Ms and beef jerky. The remote. So, oh, my glucometer. It works really well, except I don't have my peanut butter on here. But the thing is, this square, I don't know if you can even see it actually with the, I think you can. This square was really meant for the square container. I want to get a tall round one in here that takes up a smaller bit of footprint, just a little bit less footprint. And I think I can get the peanut butter in here too, because you know I always have to keep my peanut butter by me. My peanut butter is life. And here is my chemotherapy. So the good news is I was told that my chemotherapy can go. I called the commercial pharmacist and I spoke to her and I said, can I put my chemotherapy in a 7-day-a-week container? She said, just 7 days at a time, nothing more. So I was like, perfect. So I got this, and this has just been like a godsend. This was $10 on Amazon. I'm starting it today for the first time. I just got it. So in here is the 7 days, and it's 4 times a day medication. So I don't have to worry about keeping any bottles anymore. The day comes out, which is great, because right now my medicine's on this side of the drawer, and I can just fill this, and the night before I can just put it in on there, and I can just pop it first thing in the morning. You know, 5 o'clock in the morning, I just pop the chemotherapy, and then my morning meds, my afternoon meds, and then my bedtime meds. I'm very, very excited about getting it started. So that's today. Today's pill day. Today's combler day, and this is like the fanciest combler ever. Gosh. Besides the rainbow colors, which rainbow colors, believe it or not, will actually help me because I've come to be accustomed already to that Sunday is red and Monday is orange. Like, the rainbow starts on Sunday, basically. So I'm excited about that. I might have to start filling my comblers on Saturday night, just so that that one pill isn't sitting. Well, I guess it's 7 days is 7 days. Never mind. But we'll see. I'll talk to my hubby. My hubby. So we've been doing a lot of little things. We might switch the nightstands after all. He measured yesterday, and it looks like it would work, and I think that it would be beneficial to me. I could get a snack basket or food basket in the cabinet, and I won't have to keep all the food on top and still make it accessible. Because he was just like, you just have too much stuff. And I was like, okay, I appreciate that your opinion is that I have too much stuff. Because I asked him to help me come up with a solution. And we've talked about this before. I love my husband, but Jim's solution sometimes is like all or nothing. You know, like leave it the way it is or get rid of all of it. You know, like, okay, that's not helpful, but yes. So I was asking him, I was like, do you have any ideas? And he said, well, I think you have too much stuff. And I said, I appreciate that, but what can I get rid of? Like, I currently need all this. I don't need it today. I don't need it every day, but I don't know when I'll need it. And that's the thing. I ran into that same problem when I was in the living room. You know, when I spent most of my time in the living room. I have to prepare the contingencies of like for the days when I can't get up easily or at all. So that's what this is. You know, I make sure I have a protein shake for breakfast every morning and night before I go to bed. I have protein bars in case I need some sustenance and the shake won't go down. I usually keep my peanut butter because usually peanut butter is very tolerable for me, which is a really good way to get some nutrition in me. Here's my box of electrolytes. It's just the box that one of them came in. I keep the energy squirters in there and the electrolytes on the sides. Here's my sanitizer. It's Purell Foaming Lavender. I love it. It's my favorite. And then my lotion. Otherwise, everything else is in this little spinny thing. Of course, I have my cup holders and my tissue box. So, I don't know. I was talking to him and I was looking for some input. And sometimes he just is like, I don't know what to tell you. That's okay. You don't have to tell me. I just, if you have any ideas, share, please. You know, like that. So, we talked about that a little bit last night. I was like, when he's frustrated, and he was frustrated with me last night. I didn't intend to frustrate him. I just wanted to get this one project done. I wanted to get the purifier back in here, the Dyson. My sister said that the other one works better for her, which is great. This because she likes the heat, and it doesn't purify as well with the heat. Now, we've never turned the heat on, so I couldn't tell you if that was true or not, but I trust her. So we swapped out the purifiers. We put the, here, again, I'll just show you what is going on. I'll just show you, I'm sorry. From my seated position, there's my Rock Band guitars. So the Dyson and the water vaporizer machine. I took a 2-tier tray from Target and I put my headbands on it, and it's so awesome. And then I took my little IKEA tray, the little IKEA tray that used to be in the bathroom, and then the big IKEA tray from the bathroom, not from the kitchen, excuse me, has the Dyson, the water purifier on it. And this is actually a scarf that I got from Lane Bryant. on clearance. So that's what it looks like so far. I know it's not a great shot. I'm sorry if it's making you dizzy. So I'm not holding the phone right. But it's what I can do from down here. I'm very tired today, or else I'd get up and show you. There were a couple of days in the beginning of the week that I was like, yes, just go and go and go. Today, my friends, is not one of them. No, it is not. No, it is not. So I'm going to fold some laundry today, and I'm going to do my comblers, and I'm going to do my bills because it's bill time. I get paid from YouTube once a month, as you know. Jim gets paid bi-weekly from his job, so we have bills to pay. It's bill time. So I wanted to thank a generous friend who sent us money specifically to go get a nice meal. It said that right in the note. So thank you, generous friend. And Michelle Weeks again, just her generosity is just astounding. She sent a sympathy card with a beautiful Starbucks gift, and it's actually the cutest Starbucks gift card I've ever seen. It's I'm gonna pull the paper back so that you can see the actual card. It's shaped like a sun, and it says, "You are my sunshine." Is that not the cutest Starbucks gift card or gift card you've ever seen? Oh my gosh. So thank you, Michelle, for this, and of course for everything. And Susan Flowers sent me a beautiful blanket and a wicked tree. And then yesterday we got batteries for it, which is kind of cool. So I want to thank everybody. I feel very bad that I haven't been able to share the friend mail right away because I'm trying to save them for days when I don't feel good. But then I feel like I don't want you guys to know that you're not acknowledged. I don't want to not acknowledge you and you to feel like you're not appreciated, because it is so appreciative. I'm so appreciative of, trying not to cry. So I'm very appreciative of everybody and their thoughtfulness and their generosity. It's overwhelming sometimes. And again, I'm trying not to cry, so I'm going to get through it real quick. So yeah, I have just been like feeling all of the healing prayers and all of the love. I am trying to do what I can do. I've been watching, there's a lady on social media who is a registered dietitian, nutritionist, or nutritionist dietitian who works specifically with cancer patients. And she has said, put plants in every meal, which I thought was pretty awesome. Just what good way to say it, like always put plants in every meal. And I started just yesterday, but I made sure, like Jimmy made me a really good high protein breakfast, just full of really good proteins for me to sustain my energy for the day. And then I was like, don't forget my plants. So he gave me strawberries. Since I'm still doing some days of modified keto, the strawberries berries are very low on the glycemic index. So berries are a really good option. So I had strawberries as my plant with breakfast yesterday. And yesterday for lunch, I just had a couple of pieces of turkey and a pickle. And then for dinner, we had bourbon chicken. I basically drained off all the sauce, and I just had it over cauliflower fried rice, which plants and plants and plants. Even when you don't think it's plants, you sneak in plants when you go ahead and have cauliflower rice. This morning, I don't feel like eating breakfast. When my hubby is done with his grocery haul, I'm going to ask him if he can get me an apple so I can have my apple and peanut butter. I feel like that's what I could tolerate. My stomach is thinking it's not happy. It just feels ick. You know, it doesn't feel nauseated necessarily, and it doesn't quite feel just like full. It just doesn't feel hungry. I just know that even if it's a minimal amount of calories, I've got to put nutrition in my body. I cannot fight this cancer, malnutritioned, malnourished. Couldn't think of that word. Speaking of dry skin, holy Hannah and the dry skin. Ugh. Man, I just was like, this is itchy. And I reached up and it was like a whole bunch of dry skin right here on the side of my nose. Unless it was dry tears. I've been tearing a lot. My allergies have really made my eyes tear a lot. So tomorrow is Monday, or when you're watching this, it's Monday. And I hope and pray we get the rest of the medical appointments organized and set forth and get more and more treatments done. I will wait though. If I shared with you already about what I shared on my Instagram story, that waiting on God is helping to deepen my relationship with God. But what keeps going in my head, playing in my head, and I guess the ADHD is John Waller's While I Wait from the Fireproof soundtrack. It's while I'm waiting, I will serve you while I'm waiting. I will not fade. Even I'm sorry, I'm singing. The tune is off from the words that I'm trying to remember because I'm trying not to sing it. While I'm waiting, I will serve you. While I'm waiting, I will not fade. Even while I'll be running the race, even while I wait. I think it's running the race. Not funny. I have to look at the lyrics again. Because I know I looked up the lyrics because I thought I was singing it wrong. Now I can't remember what the right ones were. I don't know if those were the right ones that I learned, or if those were the ones that I'm thinking are the wrong ones were the right ones. Because that happens. Does that happen to you guys? Today's port update is, it's very itchy, which means it's healing. I'm not too happy with this. It looks like just a little bit, like it's going to leave a little bit of a scar. A little bit more of a scar than I want. Let's put it that way. This one doesn't look so bad, but this one, the way it's not really joining, it's not my favorite, but the fact that I can totally feel my port, and you can see it, it's a huge lump. You can see the port and the guide, the tube. I do go back to him next Wednesday, whatever day the 3rd is. The Wednesday. Oh, it's got to be Tuesday. No, it's got to be Wednesday. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. That was kind of gross. Sorry. Yeah, it's Wednesday. I go back to him on the 3rd for a follow-up. And I'll ask him, is this what's going to be like for the rest of my life? Now, even when I hold my head straight, you can see it. I mean, I guess if I'm retaining a lot of water, you can't. And it's throwing my waddle off. No, I'm kidding. My waddle. I'm happy to have a waddle. So many don't get the opportunity to have a waddle. Going through this, I think a lot about my mom, you know, and I tried so hard to make it past 49 that I never really thought about making it till I was 80. I mean, that was my intention all the time, to make it till I'm 80. But it wasn't just like, you know, I was like, just the next goal. Because the next goal for me and my family, or anyway, is that, like I mentioned, my mother and my paternal grandmother died when they were 49. Both of my grandfathers died when they were 68. And my father and my maternal grandmother died when they were 72. So I feel like these are like milestone ages. Or 71. Huh. Was Nanny 72? No, Nanny was 71. I don't know where I just got 72 from. This is like milestone ages in my family, you know. So I'm like, the next one was 68. So I was like, get to 68. And 72 is just right around the corner. 71. Why I keep saying that? I guess getting to 72. That's what it was. So getting to 72 is like, I see. Getting to 72 is the goal because, you know, making it past 71. But I hear the hubby home and we're going to go put some groceries away and do a little bit of meal planning for the week. So I am going to try to make my way out there, enjoy some of the sunshine and maybe my birds. And then maybe I'll come back in a little while and we'll do meds and fold laundry. So, thank you. I really just wanted to have this vlog be thank you. I wanted to tell you that you're loved and thank you for reminding me how much I am. It really means the world. It is helping in my healing. It is helping with my attitude. It is helping with my spirit, just keeping my spirits up. So thank you. I love you guys. And as always, you take care. God bless. And we'll see you next time. Bye. Bye.